Good morning, YouTube family. Welcome to my channel. I'm trading live this morning. New York session. Right now, I'm just looking at NASDAQ. It is now 9:37. There was NFP at 8:30. There's also news at 10 a.m. So, yeah, I'm just basically. There was a macro here. I don't normally trade 850. Not 8:30 open anyway, because normally there's always news at 8:30, so I just try to stay away from the charts around that time. So from my last video that I posted last night, which is the overview of my Asian session trade my Asian session trade, it still was in this range. My computer has a bit of a lag. It's like it has a slight lag, so bear with me. But it was still in this range. This was my trade right here. It's way over here from yesterday. This is my little 32 pips or 33 pip trade from yesterday. It dumped here. This when I was creating the video, the overview, and then it just spiked back up, and then it just recently took out the initial buy side liquidity at 8:30 market open. There was actually an opportunity to hop in a trade at 850, the 850 to 910 macro, but like again, I don't normally trade it like that, but definitely could have, got in here. There definitely was a gap here. This is the 1 minute time frame. Yeah, it's a major lag, man. Look at it. But this definitely could have been the like it took out a high, it took out the initial buy side liquidity. So basically a silver bullet. It tapped it once, came down, tapped it again here. This would have been the macro time to go ahead and hop in. Could have happened to take out this previous low right here. That could have been a quick one and done for the day, but I normally don't trade that, so it's like I'm like, oh. I have my worship music going on in the background. Hopefully it's not too loud. I know it may be a lot of like my AC and the unit is on and stuff, so hopefully it's not too much going on. But soon enough, I'm going to fix that. Like, I'm just, creating content right now. I'm going to get everything, once I figure out what I need to work on, then I'll make some adjustments, as time go by. But I just wanted to kind of trade live today and actually post it. Like, I've been doing this for months now, like record myself. But being that I'm trying to trade live and then like edit my videos when I post it on here, so people can kind of get an overview of what live trading actually looks like, what be going through traders' minds and what be going through my mind when I be in the markets and stuff like that. So what I normally do is I put like a vertical line between the 10 and 11 a.m. because that's when the silver bullet occurs, and there are other times like 3 to 4 a.m., 10 to 11, then 2 to 3 p.m. and you might find something around like 1:30 before that 2 to 3 p.m. Silver bullet time. But then there are macros in between that the times as well. But yeah, so if you want to know, I trade ICT concepts. If you want to learn basically the same concepts, just go to I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, I'm pretty sure you know about ICT. If you don't, just type in Inner Circle Trader on YouTube and go and search for the 2022 mentorship. That's everything you need to know. He has a 2024 mentorship going on right now. But I feel like that's just too much knowledge. Like, it's already a ton of knowledge already from a 2022 mentorship. In my opinion, that's all you really need to know. Get one setup. In my opinion, get one pair. I used to trade gold. US 30. I didn't trade ES because ES was kind of like a correlation between NQ as well. They kind of like correlate between each other. You can kind of, they're basically the same thing, but like tied into one. Like if ES took a high, so you kind of look for NQ to probably take the high. So it's like you kind of have to do the differences in, the positions that you're going to get in. All right, so let me go to the 5 minute real quick. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get me another desktop because this lag is horrible. Like it's horrible. That's why I haven't really been doing the videos on here, but I figured I just need to go ahead and just start it. Like, just go ahead and start. Like the content is not where I want it to be right now, but hey, I could work my way up. You know, I don't need all that extra stuff. I don't need all the big cameras and all that stuff yet. Let me mute this. I don't think it's much of a difference, but but yeah, it looked like it's going through that inside to my inside, the initial buy side liquidity. Let me go to the daily time frame so you can see what I'm looking at there. And honestly, that's what I need to work on. I don't really have like a longer, I mean, I look at the daily time frame, but I don't really have like a long-term view. I guess a daily bias, so I'm really only trying to catch a certain amount of pips. So it's like, but I also trade wedges. To me, it just seemed like it's so easy for me to see them. I see them all the time, and like I have this on the daily time frame. If it stops glitching, okay, yeah, this is ascending wedge. It broke it on yesterday. This, I feel like for it to complete the wedge, it's going to complete it, but I feel like it may tap into this. Like, it depends on how this closed. Probably next week. It depends on how this candle closed though, because if this candle closes way up here, then probably not. But what I normally do, I normally look for my silver bullet. But if I see like a ascending wedge, like this is a a bearish setup, and a falling descending wedge is a bullish setup. So with this wedge right here, it did break it, and it looked like if it was on like a shorter time frame, you would just look for a retest. Like whenever it breaks, it always retests. Like I used to trade retail. I used to be a retail trader, you know, with the candlesticks and the patterns and the support and resistance, and I don't really trade that way anymore, but I still see things like a double top. It's just different names with ICT. Double top is basically SMT, divergence. I mean, it's like, you know, you just have to really have experience from trading. Sometimes I see things, and sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But anyway, yeah, I saw this ascending wedge here, and there is a empty daily for value gap here, so I'm kind of looking for it to just dump during the election, and probably like just dump and just wick really hard back up to the upside. Because today is Friday, today's November the 1st, like the election is the 5th next week, so I feel like the market is going to go crazy during that time. So yeah, so I think, you know, the wedges don't lie. It always completes it. Like, it doesn't matter. It can go all the way up here to the high time frame buy side liquidity that I have marked here. It can go all the way up there, but it's still going to come down and complete the wedge, and there's a daily fair value gap. So I mean, there's like tons of confluences as to why I think it's going to continue to drop. And I think the election is going to really force it that way, because it's really been trending and then just been leaving this gap here open. But it's been in this particular daily fair value gap consolidating for days, for weeks. So I kind of left this out because it just became too much within that daily fair value gap, and then it ended up dropping out of it. So I guess for the day, I'm kind of looking forward to take out this higher time frame internal sell side liquidity, like internally. Let me see the bigger picture, and like, yeah, I have the higher time frame sell side liquidity, like the bigger picture, which I think is going to come all the way down here during the election. And I have these internal areas here where I think it may, you know, price may stop and go, or consolidate at. I'm going to mark this as a high time frame buy side liquidity up here. I already have like my templates for all of this. Okay, where is it? Internal higher time frame. I don't think I created one for the buy side liquidity. Yeah, so let me do that now. Yeah, I only created one for the sell side. Buy side liquidity. Internal buy side liquidity. I can't see. Internal. Now I have to type it out. Dang it, I should have copied and pasted it. So that's just what I'm looking for. I'm gonna set my color to blue. And the text and style. I hate this lag, man. I really do. It's crazy. It's a freaking Dell. Okay. No, it should be black. I'm tripping. I'm thinking about the high time frame. Yeah, it should be black. Go back. Okay, so yeah, let me go to the 15. I kind of like to kind of scroll throughout the different time frames, as you should, with trading and trying to see, you know, what you're looking at. Okay, so it took out the previous weekly low. It has not taken out the previous daily low yet. It has not taken out the previous daily high. It took out the London high. Come on. Yeah, it took out the London high, Asian high. Initial buy side liquidity. So yeah, it look like it's trying to trend on up. Tap into the end dog. So this is basically tagged and bagged for the day. I'm gonna leave it on here because it's for the day. It may come back down. Look like it's easing its way up to the upside to possibly my first point of interest. Drawn liquidity would be this previous daily high, but there are some gaps, some imbalances here from these 15-minute fair value gaps here that it may come up and fill in. And this high right here, this is the midnight open here, so you know it's a lot of liquidity, drawing liquidity here. And this was the I believe yesterday's end dog. I think it was yesterday's end dog of the day. So I think, you know, it may push back up short term, but we shall see, because it can't fake out. But I'm gonna leave the internal buy side and sell side liquidity, because that is the range right now. So it is not overbought, but it's kind of like the premium is very high right now. It's in the premium for this range here. So let me go to the hourly time frame. I know it's some gaps on the 15, so yeah, it's definitely some hourly gaps that is probably tapping into. It's already tapping into this hourly gap. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and label this 1 hour gap. Yeah, I hope my mic, I hope everything is right. I mean, I'm gonna go back and watch it. But I'm having trouble with editing my videos, because everything lags on here, so I can't really edit it on here like I want to. But I'll figure some things out. I think like once I get another desktop, everything kind of fall into place. Yeah, I wanted to just mark this 1 hour gap here. Yeah, so let me go back down to the 15-minute and see where that previous daily high is at. Okay, so it's literally right before that previous daily high. And it really fills in both of those 15-minute gaps, so that's perfect, because I want to see how price is going to, because you got two things: either price can hit this 1 hour gap and just dump, or I mean, I know it's going to react to it, or it's going to retest this wedge, this line here, because it already done broke yesterday, and it'll probably retest this line, and it'll probably just dump. So it's like I have two levels, two areas that price can possibly just reject hard off of. So now we're literally in the, I'm gonna go back to the 1 minute, we're in the 950 macro, 950 to 910 macro, but I'm not gonna trade it. I'm gonna wait until after 10 o'clock, because there is news at 10 a.m. NFP already happened at 8:30, so I'm just being watchful and careful. But I kind of see where price is bouncing off of right now, right? So this was the low. This was probably the best position I could possibly get in. Let me go to, I want to go to the 30-second. I can't go to the 30-second on Trading View. So let me go the 30-second over here on TOPSTEP, because I want to kind of see if there was an area where it bought from. Yeah. So this 30-second gap here, this would have been a nice little area to catch buys. Back to the upside after it displaced. It took out this high, and this high took that high, and then it came back displaced to this 1 minute for a value gap. Oh, okay. But So yeah, it took this high took that high, and this would have been a perfect trade to take here. And this happened around 9:30, right when market open on the 30-second. But I don't quite trade the 30-second, but I just saw over here where it came down and it went back up into this fair value gap here. I was just thinking, well, shoot, that could have been, because it took this low. It took this low right here, and then it spiked up. That would have been a nice little entry to take. But that's why when you can't really see a gap on the 1 minute, you always scroll down to a lower time frame to see if there was an entry on a lower time frame. That's what I do anyways. So yeah, it's definitely about to hit that news. But I say that because you have this macro that's going on right now. It's 950 to 1010. So technically, it'll be bouncing off of this macro right here, off of this fair value gap here. So it's like whenever the macro time is available, you kind of want to have the volume to push away. So say if you were already in this trade at 946 and you see this gap right here, you always would want to see a breakaway gap. Like sometimes price may not get all the way down here, so you kind of go to that second gap. So I tag this gap here. You want to see this untapped. You want to see this untapped. I don't know, that was from just one of the ICT videos. I can't quite pinpoint which video it was, but you want to see a breakaway gap. You don't want to see this tapped into. So when 950 macro comes, then you want to see, okay, what gap is it bouncing off of? And then you can say, hey, I'm confident in this trade. It's 946. The 950 macro is upon us. Boom. Could have caught this little move right here. But like I said, it's just really I'm trying to see if I'm gonna leave this here. Technically it tagged this gap here, but it did kind of reject off of this from that 850 macro. Let me go back to the 1 minute. I don't really trade from the 30-second, but if I was trading it and I knew it was going to reverse, for some reason I just would have kind of went to the 30-second to catch it, to find the entry basically. But yeah, that's what normally happens though. You have this, it took out the initial buy side, it created an opportunity, like I said, with the opportunity to get in, hop in for the sell here. Now it's heading right back up, and now it's reversing and bouncing off of this same gap and inverting the gap. So now it's heading up into that hourly. That's exactly why I put it there. It's heading to the hourly fair value gap right now. Yeah, it's headed to the hourly fair value gap. That can be like a TP if anybody wanted to hold it, like if you were in this trade. But being that there's news at 10, I'm not trading it. Anything can happen, and it's high impact news too. Let me see. Oh, it's so annoying. It's so annoying how slow this computer moves, bro. So freaking annoying. Just want to go to Forex Factory real quick to show the news events for today, and maybe kind of have like a little overview of next week, what next week looked like. Next week is going to be crazy. The election is here. It's going to be crazy. So it's like you have to put in perspective, like how much are you going to risk? You don't need to be risking a lot because it's just like unpredictable at this point. So yeah, this is the news for today. 10 a.m. Wait on the 10 a.m. news, which is in 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Let me see next week. No news Monday. We have news Tuesday. Ooh, all day. Oh yeah, that's right, the election. Oh, I don't know if I'm trading that day. There's no news Wednesday. So no news Monday, no news Wednesday, no news Friday. Ooh, I don't know. It's not looking like It's not looking promising to be trading next week at all, to be honest. Because the market can really, I mean, you may be able to find some nice trades with the volume. It's just best to just see what's going on first versus just hopping in the market and just forcing the trade. Wait for the setup to happen. If it doesn't happen, don't take the trade. It's all about being disciplined, bro. Like, it's all about being disciplined. It's like, if you're not disciplined, you're gonna lose every single time. Because you're just hopping in the market just to hop in, just to trade. I'm just waiting for news. Go over here to my journal. I'm gonna share my journal with you guys. I haven't been journaling the way that I'm supposed to, but I will get back into doing it. I mean, I got back into doing it, but it's like I just had like a mental break. Alright, this is my trading journal. I use Notion for my journal. It is horrible how slow this computer is, bro. Sometimes it's fine, and sometimes it's not. Like sometimes it won't be this bad. Like, it's bad right now. Like, yesterday it wasn't doing none of this. Last night when I was recording, but it's like now it's extremely slow. This is embarrassing. But you kind of see what I have going on. I have my goals over here. I'm trying to see if I can pull it over to the left. I have it too far. But see, it's different when I look at it on my iPad and my MacBook. It's different. So I have to pull it over so I can see my if I can show it. I mean, sheesh, man. This is ridiculous. Okay, yeah, I just write everything down, man. I write everything down. Like my improvements, my game plan, of funding accounts. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do another video of my 5K payout last month. I'm definitely gonna do that. Cause I checked off all of these, but I feel like I just got real, I don't know, I don't want to say greedy, but it's like that's the most money I ever made, and I made it on my own on here. So, and it was my birthday, and I think that's what kind of really messed me up. It was my birthday, and I was like, I'm gonna splurge. Like, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy that. Like, I deserve it. And I didn't invest anything. I think I did invest like 200 in TradeAbate on a live account, but it's like my mental wasn't right. I blew it. I think that's what really messed me up. It was my birthday, but now it's like I'm trying to get back there. I'm halfway there on one of my 50Ks. Yeah, I'm just gonna come back to it. It's so embarrassing. That's why I haven't really been recording, because my computer is so freaking slow. But hopefully somebody is getting value out of this, because that is the goal. That is the goal. To show my journey. I'm gonna be as transparent as possible. As transparent as possible. I'm gonna show my journey, like how long I've been trading, all of that good stuff. I don't want to give away too much in this video. I will run out of ideas. So it's like I don't want to like disclose too much, because I won't have nothing. Well, it's plenty of stuff to talk about, honestly. But yeah, just waiting to see what this 10 o'clock news is gonna do. But just to put things in perspective, before I got on the charts, I prayed, I got in the Word, I read a few scriptures this morning to kind of get my head on a swivel, keep my head mentally straight. I haven't ate anything yet. I don't really eat in the mornings, but it wouldn't have hurt to get something. But I'd rather just wait until everything is over with, until I'm done trading, because I don't want to be distracted. But yeah, it's best to get in your word first. Just thank God for another day. Thank God for life, to be able to be on the charts. And not put God before the charts. Like, that's a whole nother video. You know, just keeping God first. You know, because the word of God says in Matthew, you seek ye first the kingdom of God, all these things will be added to you. Like, the goal, yes, is to be financially free, but you want to solely depend on God. You know, and if God is like, okay, well, this is what you want to do, He will give you the desires of your heart if you put Him first. Everything will be added unto you. So it's just best not to worry about, you know, what you have going on, and just give all your worries and cares to Him, you know. So yeah, that's a whole nother video, you know, that I can, you know, talk about and explain. But I just found that like when you're like mentally and spiritually where you need to be, like everything will be so much clearer when you come to the charts, you know. And that helped for me. So now it looks like it's consolidating a little bit. Sometimes all news is not good news, because like, was it this week? Yeah, it was this week. Monday, I did not trade. I did not trade Monday. I have this, I'll share who I follow on YouTube and stuff, and who I've learned from and all of that. But it's a YouTube channel that I had saw on low probability trades. And of course you want every setup to be an A+ setup, but it's like the market conditions is not going to always give you that A+ setup that you're looking for. I feel like my lashes is like, I don't know, I'm still waking up, but anyway. But like every day you're not going to be able to come to the charts and make money every single day. Like, it's just best just to have a plan first and foremost, of course. But you know, low probability mean risking less. And sometimes when it's news, news is what triggers the market to act a certain way. Sometimes you can have the momentum. It's best to trade on news days, but at the same time, it's like the news can really manipulate the charts to a certain extent, to where it's just too much going on and it's just going back and forth and it's consolidating, and you don't want to be finding yourself chopped up. I give myself two trades. Like, if I lose 2 trades in a row, I'm done. Like, when I'm in a trade, if the trade gets to 1-to-1, I set my trade to break even. But I've been working on my risk. Like, I finally got like all my contracts and what the contracts is worth and everything. Okay, so now we have this fair value gap here. Let me make sure I have it on the right screen. Okay, so now I will kind of be looking to see if price will go tap into that gap again. Tap into that gap, and I will possibly get in for sales. And this is what I'll be looking for here. Oh, am I still watching?
Yes, I am.
Oh, guys. I got to have something playing. It's tapping into it. It's tapping. Okay, so it's 10 o'clock. So I want to see how this candle. Yeah, I'm just risking. I normally risk 50 pips to make 100 pips. So my TP will be down here. So and we're still in 950 to 910 macro. Now I think I'm gonna hop in a sell here. I'm gonna risk 3 contracts. Oh, I think I just missed my entry. Let me see. But it took this high over here. We'll see. We shall see. But we're still in the macro time. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set me a sell stop. I'm gonna set me a sell stop of 4 contracts. I'm gonna risk 400. Well, it won't be the full 400 because I'm not risking the full 50. So 400 pips is half and half. So I'm risking 400 to make 800. So I'm risking 38 pips. So it will be technically, it won't be 400. It'll be less than that. So it'll probably be roughly $250, close to $300. But that's why I have a sell stop here. I'm glad I didn't do a market execution. I'm glad I didn't. I ain't placed my brackets on here either. Oh my god, I hate this lag so bad, bro. That's crazy, bro. It takes forever, bro. Do not get a Dell Optiplex. Do not, bro. Oh my god. Okay, so it's about to take this high right here. Oh yeah, it went right through that gap. Let's see what it looks like over here on TradingView. Got 2 minutes until the macro is over with. So I guess this was it inverted this 1 minute gap. That was the macro. Yeah, it's looking like it wants to trade higher. It's looking like it want to trade higher. Now the decision, like, am I going to keep this sell stop here? Because nah, I'm not. It's invalid. It's invalidated now. Because it didn't, now it can come back down and invert it. And push right back up. But I'm going to be careful because there was just news at 8 minutes ago. Okay, now it's tapping into... And it's like, you got to be quick with these gaps. These fair value gaps that it creates. Being that these are right next to each other, I already have like my bright one. It can invert this and go back up, or it can come right through it and invert it back to the downside. But it did take this high here. But I think it may continue to buy. But it is a breakaway gap right here. Let me go ahead and go ahead and label this right here. But I think I'm gonna type in breakaway. I don't know about buys, because price can really come back down for no reason. Well, I won't say for no reason. It can really come back down. Like, it's gonna act like it's doing that, right? And then it can come all the way back down just to tap this gap here. I've seen it. Just gotta spend time on the charts to know. It's like I can't hop in and buy here because it did take this high, but I don't know. If I do that, I think I might just get in on like 2 contracts. I'm gonna do 2 contracts right here. Oh my god.
Order filled.
It's supposed to be 2 contracts.
Order
TOPSTEP
filled.
X. Alright, so this is what I'm looking for here. I already have like my risking 2 contracts. I'm basically risking 200 to make 400. Is that right? Yep. Risking 200 to make 400. So I'm not risking a lot. But I don't even have to risk all of that because I can really put my stop loss underneath here. I did not place my 1 hour. Let me place the 1 hour gap here. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk a lot because, and it's a 4 hour gap up there as well. I don't want to risk a lot because I feel like it can still drop out of nowhere. News just happened too, so that's when you have to really put in perspective like how much you want to risk when the market conditions are like it can really go back and forth, and Nas can really play with you for real. Like, no cap. Okay, so yeah, I'm risking 200 to make 400. It's 100 pips. I wanna go ahead and set my break even at 50 pips. Yeah, close enough. and I like to go ahead and see it in writing, break even. I had to train myself, bro, because jeez, man. Put it up just a little bit so I can be right at 400. Yeah, right there. So far so good. I was in sales, but I saw it did not respect my 1 minute for value gap, and it still has that breakaway gap down there. So that's what you want to see. You want to see price not go back to that breakaway gap for it to push forward in your direction. Almost time for this to set the break even. Now it done created another fair value gap. I want to mark it, but being that I have this retarded leg, it's gonna be too much. Let me see. Make sure I'm on the right screen because I'm still kind of new to this OBS situation. Alright. I know price may not hit. Well, yes, price does. Like when it be trending, sometimes it does hit every single gap. Sometimes it does. So I like to place my gaps there, so if it's gonna come back down, I know why it's coming down. You know what I'm saying? And I want to put my stop loss like right here, so I won't be risking the full 200. It'll be way less. Yeah, like 166. Because I feel like if it comes way down here, then yeah, it's definitely it's reversing. So yeah, that's what it's looking like. Go ahead and delete that. And it tapped into this gap. See what I'm saying? NAS really be working quick, man. You gotta watch NAS. You really do have to watch NAS. For real, for real. Because it'll create an SMT in a minute. Especially when... let me drag it down some more. Yeah, NAS will make a quick move on you in a minute. While you literally sitting there looking at price. You're like, why is it... oh, it's an SMT right there. It happened to me so many times, but I'm like, why is price doing this? It tapped into that gap and it left this gap open right here. And price can still come down into that though. But I'm giving price room to do whatever it wants to do all this crazy stuff or whatever, and you know. But good thing about it, I'm not risking the 200. I'm only risking $40, about $40 less than what I would risk. It's like I could have went for the whole 5, risking 500 to make 100, because I did make over 1,200 for Asian session. But I'm really just trying to get a quick trade. I'm not really trying to risk a lot, risk too much. I could have upped my risk though, but nah. Like I said, it was 10 o'clock news. Price can really be playing. Like NAS, it's like it's good when you on the right side of NAS, but you know when you on the wrong side, NAS will trip you up. You hear me? NAS will trip you up and play with you and make you feel like you dumb, for sure. Okay, so the 950 to 1010 macro is complete. Let's go over here on trading view. I have my little indicator here showing me everything. I just love the indicator because I used to have to like physically do that every single morning and waste time. Like, no, I like to see what I'm working with. I like to see, you know, when price moves. So it looks like it's tapping into this 1 hour gap. I am aware of this ascending wedge line here that it can definitely reject from. So let's see what price wants to do. It has not reached my break-even mark just yet. And sometimes I do like to see, even though I really don't trade the RSI, I like to kind of look and see what price is at, to kind of give me an idea of how if price is overbought You know, I don't like use it. It's basically a confluence or a pediarrhea as they call it. I don't even know. I guess that's what it means. It's like so many names in the ICT world that is like names before he created his mentorships. Like this was here before. He just recreated the names. Like, but I mean, I have my opinion on ICT. I just feel like he gave us basically an ATM machine. I appreciate him for that, but it's like his personality is like come off arrogant a little. But when he get on his like motivational rants, like I feel like he means well. He means well. It's like a lot of people have their opinions on ICT and stuff like that. I feel like I really don't care if he's profitable or not. I mean, he gave me something that I can make money on every single day, and it happens every single day at the same freaking time every single day. I can really care less if this man makes money or not. That's just my opinion. And I know a lot of people feel the same way, but it's just like sometimes it can be like what? Like when he talk his trash, it's like really, bro. You failed the Robbins Cup, you did all of that, and you meant to fail. Alright, so let me set my trade to break even now. Cool. Easy peasy, the $400 for the day. I'm not trying to be on the charts all day. It's Friday. I got stuff I need to do. I need to clean up my apartment, wash some clothes, do some laundry. Well, the same thing. Duh. So I just need to. I got stuff I need to do for the day. I'm really just trying to get on and get off. But yeah, like I really don't care if the man makes money or not. But I'm just grateful that he gave us something. I know there's plenty of other stuff that he knows and stuff. I don't really need to know all the extra stuff, honestly. It's like I'll take my chances with my losing streaks. I don't need to know every single thing. It's just gonna clog my brain. I'm an overthinker anyways. So this is what works for me, and this is what I use. 10 to 11 a.m. News was at 10 a.m. I waited for a setup. It's just that simple. Like sometimes it don't be this simple with price. The conditions can be tough. It can be tough to really read price on really knowing what price wants to do. It can really be tough. I'm not gonna lie. Some days it really does, and it can be frustrating because you're like, oh my god, you caught this bomb entry, and it's like now it's coming back down to my entry. Like what it's doing now, but I feel like it has enough volume to go ahead and push to that. And as far as partials, it's like I believe in partials, but it takes away from the overall trade itself. Because if I took partials at a 1-to-1, now my TP is probably $150. And I'm really, instead of just waiting for the trade to play out, I see what price did. It's another gap right here now. That's why you really have to backtest and really know what price is doing and why it's doing it. And I like to label my gaps too, because it's like if I'm going to other time frames, I'll know, okay, that's a 1 minute gap here, and if it's another 5 minute gap on another time frame, and I'm like, okay, they kind of correlate, that's why I label my gaps. You gotta be careful on these reverses too. But it literally just tapped into that gap. So hopefully it go ahead and keep pushing up. And look on trading view. Let me go to the 5 minute, see what the 5 minute looks like. Oh yeah, the 5 minute, yeah. There is a gap here on the 5 minute. But I think it has a lot of volume going on, versatility. So I think it's kind of like slowly but surely kind of get up there. Now, I'm just curious. I might not. I'm just curious to see how much it would be if I were to move my TP. I don't think I'm going to do that though. But if I just move my TP here, because I'm looking at about 700. I'm not gonna lie, I'll be good with my little 400 because that means I'm gonna have to wait even longer. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just see how I be playing around. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just wait for it to just take out my little trade. I'm not gonna be greedy. Trade running pretty good. I did kind of want to make like over 1,000, but you're not gonna get those days every single day, bro. And it's like what I'm noticing, like with myself, like I'm a good trader, but I'll be expecting too much out of the market. Like I'll have a good move, it'll probably go in profit like 60, 70 pips, but I want 100. So now because it didn't get 100, it came all the way back to my entry. I was up $500-$600, but I was trying to get 1,200. It's like I can't do that. So I'm gonna be satisfied with my $400 trade for the day. Oh, you know what? I forgot, bro. I just thought about that. Hold on. You can only make 1,500 for the day. I just thought about that. Okay, I'm kind of happy it kind of came down. Okay, so 201. I forgot. Let me stop before it goes back up. 274 486 plus 191. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close it. That's crazy. Oh my goodness.
Order filled.
Oh my god, I'm $1 away. I'm $1 away from the 1,500 daily max limit. That is crazy. That never happened. That never happens. Oh wow. That's crazy, bruh. That's wild. Cause I did make 12. Wow. That is insane. I was finna get the full. I was gonna even, man. So now I'm gonna wait until see if it's gonna take out my reach my full TP. Wow. I just thought about it. I was like, wait a minute. 400. I already make 12. You can only make 1,500 for the day. And I'm $1. I'm about to say a penny. $1 away from 1,500. That's crazy. Well, hey, it was a dub. So that was what, 200. I like using this. I like using this TOPSTEP journaling thing. Performance. Oh my god. This is so freaking slow, bro. Okay. That's crazy. I'm $1 away. Excuse me. So 114 plus 111. 225.50. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, come on. Go back to the chart. Come on now. Golly. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I will get it together. I can't be posting content like this and having my and you know the crazy thing about it, it may not even be lagging live. It may probably be flickering or doing some dumb stuff. But like it's about to hit my TP though. Let's see how long it's gonna take. I'm excited to post this content right here. This actually was a good trade. But like I said, I'm gonna be fully transparent. Like I'm gonna show my account numbers. You can go back and I'll even say, look, I failed this, I breached it, like I did this. Like I'm not a perfect trader, but I just want to show, like, you know, what traders go through in real life. What traders go through in real life. You know, some of these stuff that you see be fake, bro. You know, it's like it be cap. It really do. It really do. From trading for 4 years, like it really be cap. They be lying, bro. Or they selling something. It's like what I'm noticing. Well, I already knew this. It's like you got a lot of traders that give value, which is there's no problem with that. I have no problem with that because eventually I will give value. Like I feel like if I'm taking the time out to show somebody how to do the way I do things, and you know my perspective, or whether I trade live, or I would eventually do the same thing as far as like selling something of value. But at the same time, it's like, and it don't happen all the time, but a lot of traders make their money off of that. Like they may make $1,000 a day off of just content on YouTube or whatever. I mean, maybe not 1,000, but you know, and they could probably use that to put in the charts to be able to fund their journey. But you know, a lot of people don't have $1,000. A lot of people don't have that money. That's why a lot of people utilize prop firms, which is what I'm doing. I can't afford to be putting this basically a $2,000 account. You only lose $2,000. You lose that, you basically done. You know what I'm saying? So I just have that mentality. Like you have a $50K account, you basically have a $2,000 account. Don't even look at it as $50K. No, you have $2,000, my guy. So with that being said, you know, I just utilize the prop firms. That's how I was able to get funded $5K last month. With the withdrawals, having the 5 days of $200, just taking it one day at a time. But this time I'm really gonna stack because I need a vehicle. Like I need a car. Like my car, I have a 2009 Nissan Maxima, and it is trash. So it's like I just need me a car, and I'm also a musician. So it's like, and I'm gonna like put all my journey, like my vlogging journey, because I'm different. I'm a different type of trader. Like I do other stuff. Like I'm a musician. I make my money doing that as well. So yeah, you gonna see a look at my life. I'm gonna do vlogs and stuff. But in the future, but I just need to learn this editing game, bro. Like it's I know it's not hard. I just gotta be able to like every single day post content. So I'm gonna start off with trading, my live trading, and then I could put it like in a day in the life type vlogs and stuff. Yeah, it's my alarm right here. Stay mentally. Oh shit, hold on. And it's not gonna show it now because I stopped it. But I basically have an alarm at 10:30 showing to stay mentally centered. You got this, like cheerleading myself on. Like if I'm tilting, I'm like, if I'm tilted right now and I got that alert, all right, just get off the charts. Like you're not mentally centered right now. But it looks like it's gonna hit my TP, guys. I could have traded on my other account, but I'm really trying to discipline myself. Like whatever account that I'm trading on, I'm just gonna trade for that for the day. Just trade that one account. But there do be times where like if I'm really like I'm like 100% confident, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take that same trade on that other account. I'm going to do that. I'm not gonna lie. But like I would rather like days like today when there was news at 8:30 and 10 o'clock. I'm not about to risk two accounts like that. I'm not about to risk two accounts. Yeah, I'm just not gonna do that. So I just kept it safe, trade on this one account. So hopefully next week, today is Friday, the day after Halloween, November the 1st, been a whole new month. But yeah, next week, hopefully next week, I'll be able to go ahead and get this account funded, and I'll have this funded account. Because my goal is to have, I want to say 4 50Ks and 100K. And just have like, for an account I trade per day. But like I said, you know, if I'm really confident in trade, the most I'll take account trades on is 2. I don't believe in the copy trading because it's like if you're really having a bad day and you have all your accounts connected, then you have nothing else that you can do. Like you're done. Like all of your accounts are gone. Now you got to start all over. Like I don't believe in that. I don't like if I had money like that. Okay, you see how it just went down and tapped into that gap right there? Price is intentional. You have to know what price is doing. That's why I love ICT trading and his concepts, because it gives you an outlook on why price is doing what it's doing. It went back down. You know, most people, if they didn't know ICT concepts, they was thinking, oh, it's going to reverse. All it was doing was tapping into this 1 minute fair value gap and trading higher. Will it come down? Yes, absolutely. Eventually, it's going to drop and it's going to reverse. But you know, it's good to know, because by this time, you know, it's almost 100 pips in on this trade. You want to trail your stop loss. So if I was still in this trade, I would trail my stop loss like right here to this low right here, so I can at least get something out of the trade. I wouldn't just leave my trade to break even. I would kind of pull it up like, hey, if price come back down, I get something out of the trade, versus just letting all the, like, how it's coming down now. But it kind of got almost to the 50% of the 1 hour candle. But honestly, I'm talking about 1 hour candle, 1 hour fair value gap. But honestly, like, once it gets there, it could have just took profit right there. Honestly, when it gets too close like that, like, that's one of my rules that I have in my journal that I'm going to eventually show, because my computer is horrible and it lags. But that's one of the things that I have. That's one of my rules. Like, even on TradingView, you see how close it is to that. Like, that's that. You might as well say it tagged it. It tagged it. So I'm not about to be sitting here letting price playing around with me like that. No. But it's good that I'm glad that I did mark that 1 hour gap, because you kind of see, you know, like why it's rejecting the way it is, because it's a 1 hour gap right there. Now, normally, and price can continue, but it looks continue to push up. Yeah, this is new for me, to be able to talk so somebody can understand me, because I really do talk fast. I'm working on that. But being that price got close to that 1 hour gap, that 1 hour gap, and then it tagged this at first and it pushed down into it. So now it can possibly invert that 1 minute gap for sales to go back to the downside. So you have to really watch out for things like that. Like, if it like wicks off of it and then go back down and wick, yeah, more than likely it's gonna reverse, fam. And you just have to be able to see how it's wicking out right there. It's turning into an inverted fair value gap, fam. But sometimes price may consolidate. You know, it probably can slowly but surely get back up there. But like, normally, if you've been in this trade, like, how long? Like, say if I was still in this trade from the time that you saw me get in, just close the trade. Like, don't even let NAS play with you like that, because NAS can really dip in a matter of seconds out of nowhere. And you know, but I just want to see if it's gonna hit it. If it go back up to it again and then don't hit it, then that'll be it. I will end the video. But thank you for watching. If you're still watching, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. It's a brand new channel, so I just have so many ideas on what I want to do. But this is just raw, uncut live trading. I'm gonna start with the live trades, so you can kind of see who I am, the type of person I am, the type of trader that I am, and learn a little bit more about me and my journey. Like, I have a ton of advice. You know, I've been trading for 4 years. Just found somewhat of profitability this year, 2024. But yeah, I don't want to disclose too much about my journey and stuff, because I'm gonna do a whole separate video on that. So yeah, plus I don't want to talk you guys to death. But yeah, it looked like it may go ahead and invert this 1 minute fair value gap. Yeah, look like it's about to reverse. Let me go to the 2 minute. Yeah, these 2 wicks right here. Yeah, there's somewhat of a evening star candlestick pattern. Yes, I know, but those reversal patterns still work. Like, that's a evening star candlestick pattern. When you have a doji, you have a bullish candle, you have a doji candle, and then you have a red candle, a bearish candle. That's a clear indication of a reversal, and that's a 3 minute time frame. And then it's like another thing. It's a 5. Yeah, so this is kind of like a tweezer top to a certain extent, but it's a wick there, so it's not technically considered a tweezer top. But yeah, that's why it's very important to go to different time frames. So yeah, this is it for this video. It basically reversed. I mean, it still can come down here and invert it, and buy, because sometimes when volume price, if you've been trading long enough, price is not going to go in one direction for forever. It has to come back down and consolidate or correct itself before going back up, or it can correct itself to go back down, to push back down. So, and just like I said over here, for this rising wedge that I have on a higher time frame, the daily time frame is retesting the line. It's retesting the line, so it can possibly continue to sell off. Like, that's my overall bias, like, for the next few days with the election and everything. I just feel like price is going to just dump down. I feel like it's just going to dump. So if you trade forex, this is probably the good opportunity to maybe look for sales. But don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that, because I did start with forex, and you can't hold trades, and you can hold trades over the weekend. It depends on your broker though. But yeah, that's something I'm gonna be looking into now. You see, it's inverting this 1 minute gap right here. That happens. That can happen too. But yeah, this is all. This is new to me, so I'm gonna definitely be posting my content, posting my trading. I'm going to be editing soon. I just got to get the right system, because my desktop is laggy. Then my MacBook is like a 2015 2014 MacBook, I believe. It still works and everything, but that's old, so I just need to update and upgrade my devices. I do have an iPhone 15 Pro Max, so I may try to edit there, but it's like I normally do my videos here, so I want to be able to edit this. So I just got to figure all that stuff out, so it can at least be more what word can I put? More entertaining. More entertaining. So you won't just hear my worship music in the background. It'll be other music, so yeah. So thank you for watching. Once again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And what other videos? I know I have videos on what I'm going to put on here, but whatever you like to see. I'm not one of them guru traders. I haven't got there yet, but I am going to get there eventually. But it's like I don't really care about that. I care about the journey. I care about getting better as a trader, and what steps you need to take to be a better trader and to be a profitable trader, which is like the most important, because you want to be able to keep your money. Once you make your money, you want to be able to learn how to keep your money and be disciplined, and what you can do to continue to be disciplined. So yeah, so I'm going to stop it here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.